One of the smartest things this story does is make the label the problem, not the feelings, not the chemistry, the label. Two people can build real intimacy as friends, then get hurt when the same behaviors suddenly mean couple. When Harry Met Sally came out in 1989, directed by Rob Reiner, it follows Harry Burns and Sally Albright across roughly a dozen years. They meet right after college, then collide again and again. Each reencounter acts like a retest. Same two people, new life stage, new context, and new stakes. Their first long conversation on the drive from Chicago to New York sets up the central hypothesis out loud. Harry insists men and women can't be friends because sex always gets in the way. Sally pushes back and treats it like a belief, not a law of nature. Here's the key psychological correction. That kind of claim often isn't a universal truth. It's a personal forecast. It can be someone admitting without admitting, I don't trust myself to keep things clean. The movie later shows the friendship can work for a meaningful period, so the interesting realism is not that friendship is impossible, it's that friendship becomes fragile when motives are asymmetric and unspoken. The next big finding is how the bond actually forms. It isn't one lightning bolt moment. It's repetition. It's shared routines. It's ordinary time, stacked up until it becomes irreplaceable. You see it in their high-frequency friendship phase in New York. Calls at night, meals, errands, inside jokes, emotional support after dating disappointments. Those low-drama behaviors create high trust. Intimacy grows through responsiveness and predictable availability, even before passion or commitment gets named. That's why the movie works as a case study for the love-friendship paradox. Friendship and romance share the same moves: self-disclosure, caretaking, prioritizing time, becoming the default person, knowing tiny preferences. When the behaviors overlap, category boundaries get blurry. The same phone call can read as comfort or courtship, depending on the story you think you're in. And that leads to the third finding, the one that causes most of the damage: ambiguous contract drift. They start acting couple-like, without doing the awkward, what are we talk. Avoiding that talk can feel practical. It can protect a good thing that's working, but it has a cost. In real life, ambiguity leaks out, jealousy spikes, dating other people creates tension. One person invests more, and feels it, even if nobody says it. Which brings up a fourth point the film hints at. Relationships are not purely dyadic. They live inside networks. Harry and Sally double date with Jess and Marie. Their friends coupling creates a local norm, like a quiet suggestion that best friends should pair up. And there are reputational constraints. If we try this and it fails, does the friend group split? Those pressures can push people toward clarity or toward even more avoidance. Then comes the boundary crossing, and it's one of the film's most psychologically plausible pivots. Sally learns her ex is marrying someone else. She calls Harry in distress. He comes over, they talk, and they have sex. The uncomfortable truth is that sex is not always just desire. Sometimes it's regulation, a stress response, a way to get close when you feel abandoned, humiliated, or alone. Under threat, people seek proximity. Attachment gets activated. Comfort becomes urgent. The movie nails what happens next too. The morning after, they fall into divergent narratives. Sally looks like she wants to contain the meaning, maybe to protect the friendship, or protect her self-image. Harry reads her discomfort as rejection, and protects his dignity. Both are trying to make the event fit a coherent story, fast. What's simplified is how little meaning negotiation they attempt. Their post-sex communication collapse is almost total, even though their friendship has been built on constant talk. Finally, the movie delivers its famous repair: the New Year's Eve sprint. Harry arrives, finds Sally, and makes a confession packed with specific details he loves about her. That specificity matters. It signals real partner knowledge and accumulated observation. He's not in love with an idea. He's in love with a person. As a romantic gesture, it works. As a repair model, it's compressed. Real repair usually needs accountability, narrative alignment, and new rules for the future. The film gives you the decision to reunite more than the process that makes reunion stable. Still, the deeper message holds up. The best friend model of romance can be behaviorally coherent. Commitment can emerge from companionate fit, not just from passion. If there's a takeaway worth keeping, it's this: